Hey, Mac.
Hi. We
So
were just
we
talking about Kenna at the beach. She literally doesn't wear bathing suit bottoms.
okay,
She
that's not
wears
true.
she wears bathing suit bottoms, but they're basically like a thong from the underwear and like intimate section. And she was twerking in front of an old man while we were
Okay,
at the
dude.
beach.
God, do we have to start the episode off like this? I mean,
I was
yeah,
just finishing my thought.
I think that I don't like the way that certain bathing suit bottoms fit my butt when they have like too much coverage. It's like I just need it to be pretty
Yeah.
much a thong. Yeah.
Yeah. She'll like order a bathing suit and then like it will be not thong enough. She'll like, I will never wear that, and she just gives it to me. Like, okay.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I do need to start like I mean, if I ever do get a boyfriend, which hopefully I mean, when I get a boyfriend, I shouldn't say if. When I get a boyfriend, like if I ever vacation with his like family, I'm going to
Oh,
need a
yeah.
whole new bathing suit wardrobe.
Yeah.
But like I'm
You did
fine.
get a one piece.
I
That's
got a one
great.
piece and I didn't wear it.
Yeah, because it was too much coverage.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
I mean, sorry you guys if you got it, flaunt it, baby.
Love it. Love it.
Okay. So,
So we're
yeah,
back
we're
from
back.
our adventures. We haven't been in Nashville in like 2 weekends.
Yeah, we went to California and then we went to the beach this past weekend and we've really just been living. It was so fun.
We've been living.
Throughout like
Yes.
the two trips, I feel like there's so many Mackie and I when we go on vacation now, we're just always like what type of content can we get for the pod? Like yes, we're enjoying the moment, but if something comes up in conversation, we're like, "Oh my god, like this would be great to talk about on mics."
Right.
So, there were so many moments within those past two trips that we were like, "These are culture of men moments and we need to speak about them." So, let's just talk about them. First up,
First up, the luggage, obviously.
the luggage. The boys carrying our suitcases and packing the car.
Our ginormous suitcases. Like, in California, they were 50 exactly because we knew because we flew there. But when we went to Florida, we had no mercy. Like, we literally packed so much shit. Like, I think my suitcase was probably like 70
I was
pounds.
just about to say 70. Yeah, like it was insane. And they were like,
And it's like 3 flights of stairs to get up to where we were sleeping.
"You're literally here for 3 days.
It's like
Why
it
do you
doesn't
need?"
matter if how many days we were here
Does not matter.
because we still need all of the same like cosmetic bags and like all of that.
Hair.
And Kenna has this trait that I've picked up where she just packs like every single pair of jeans, every single sweater, every single thing of everything. And so I started doing that
Because I just
because
never
she never
know.
knows what she's gonna wear, which
Yeah.
I used to plan what I'm gonna wear on vacation, and now I just do what you do and I just pack everything.
But aren't you glad sometimes you're like, "Oh shit, I wouldn't have brought that if I would have just packed by outfit."
I don't know. I really did enjoy
You hated
packing
it and
outfits.
you hate packing everything. You told me
Yeah.
that in California. You were
Yeah.
like, "I couldn't find anything, so much shit in my suitcase." Like, so maybe you just need to stick to your way of packing
Yeah.
by outfit and I'll just pack
And
everything.
then you will have the extra if I need,
Exactly.
which is
Um,
wonderful.
but obsessed with the men, like carrying our suitcase up 3 flights of stairs that were 70 pounds, packing the car perfectly. Like, there's something about men and they like get the puzzle of the car in the trunk every time.
So true. And like they love it. I feel like it's like a challenge to the guy mind because
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like
I
pack the
want to
trunk.
make sure this is like perfect.
Yeah, it's so funny. And they just like take it so seriously every time too.
Yeah.
And so when we were packing to leave, like we were like leaving our luggage at the top of the third flight
Oh
of
yeah. I'm
stairs
like,
because we were
can
like,
you please go up and get my bag?
and they did as they should.
As they should.
And just
So
another reason why we love men.
yeah.
Another thing that they do on trips is grocery store shopping, or they
Yes. Like
help
we
us.
go
Yeah,
with,
yeah, because we have
but
certain things that like we need, and we know that the men's not going to think about it. They're not going to like be like, "Oh, we need this type of coffee creamer. That's almond milk." They're going to get like fucking 2% whole milk.
right.
So we have to go. But they love taking charge of like getting the things that we need for the weekend
And like making breakfast
and
was
making
was a big
breakfast.
theme there.
So tell me why we're there for 3 days and 2 of the days, no, we're there for 4 days. 2 of the days are like, okay, we're going to go out to eat for breakfast. Tell me why they get what's 18, what's
18
36
times
plus
2.
48. Tell me
48.
why they get 48. Wait, 18
Dude,
times 2 is 36, right?
plus 12.
Plus 12 is 48.
Yeah.
Tell me
That's
why
about how
they
many
get
eggs we got.
48 eggs.
That's absurd. Did we finish all of the eggs? No.
Did the boys promise that we would finish all of the eggs?
Yes. They said they eat 6 eggs a morning.
No, I think it's more than that.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe,
I
but,
don't
like,
know.
they were, like, making scrambled eggs, and the first day we did make 16 or to 18 eggs, so I was like, "Okay, like, maybe we'll do this next day." No, we still had an entire 18 pack of eggs
What
left.
did we do with it, by the way?
Trash.
You put them in the
Dude,
trash?
you told me I had to throw away all of the food.
Dude, I know, but I thought you were putting that in the cooler to bring home. Dude.
By the way, all the shit we put in the cooler to bring home anyway is not even with us. The
Yeah, at
boys
least the
took
boys
it.
still have it, though. Dude,
We were like,
you're
"We're gonna
like,
bring home the creamer, we're gonna bring home, like, these things," and they fucking took it.
well, we
Anyway,
can go get it. But, yeah, you were really
Who
mad
bought
about
it?
the throwing away.
um,
Mike put it
we all split it.
Okay.
We all split it. It was like $70 a person.
Nice.
And we and they fucking took the I mean, we literally had to throw away so much shit too because so this is Mackie's family's beach house that we go to. And I was texting her mom and she had mentioned like make sure you clean out like all the alcohol in the fridge, like put it in the owner's closet so like we can have it next time we come and then all the food just throw it away. And it
Yeah.
kills me to
Kenna gets,
throw
like,
away
in
food.
a full different mood. Like, she's, like, pissed off, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" Because we're throwing away, like, a brand new thing of hummus. Like, she got
Not
really, really
opened,
mad.
fucking just like so much shit we were throwing away. And I was like, oh my God, like can
Is
we
that why you're in a bad mood? For
no, dude,
real?
Mackie, no.
Okay.
No, because we've already had this fight because she told me to fucking relax when I
Yeah,
was like,
but I was saying relax because you were already in a bad mood. Yeah, you know? Like,
we
I
don't
don't
have
know
to go
what
back
the
to
fuck
this
was
because
wrong.
nothing, you were pissing me off just in
I
general.
knew it.
And you kept asking me in front of everyone, let's talk about it. What's making you mad? And I'm like, literally nothing. I don't want to talk about this right now. And it wasn't just you that was annoying me. Other people were annoying me too.
I know,
Because
but,
certain
like,
people weren't
I'm
helping.
saying, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And you're saying, "Nothing."
Because we need to talk about it in private, just us two, not in front of everyone. Like it was like everyone was down in the kitchen and you were like, let's talk about this.
Yeah, because it was so obvious
And
that
then
I
when
was
you
like, "This is so uncomfortable." Like, you're acting so mad at me in public in front of everyone, so I'm gonna ask what's wrong in front of everyone. But anyways, yeah, I said to relax. It's a new saying I've picked up,
fucking
and
relax,
I didn't say
Kenna.
fucking. I just said relax.
Relax, Kenna.
But you don't care when Mr. Sir says it.
Okay, dude, because it's like more of a joke. Like you're saying it in all seriousness.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that
So,
was
we threw
really
away a
fun.
lot of food, and
One more culture of men moment from the trip. So the last culture of men moment was about photos because obviously as girls like we're taking a lot of photos like whether it's at the beach in California like at dinner like we are taking photos. And the boys were just like giving us shit about it and they had like pulled up their photo album. They have literally like maybe 20,000 photos max and they're
I feel like
all
it's
of
like
like
7,000
yeah,
photos.
and they're all of like cars and like
Yeah.
some family photos here and there, photos of maybe their dog, but it's like literally the most random shit on their phone. And we just thought it was funny because, of course, we as girls have, I mean, in my recents, I have 60,000 photos.
I was just gonna ask how many you have.
How many do you have?
65,200 or 520.
Dyslexia moment.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. And
And
how
I
many
have
favorites do you have?
3,394.
Favorites?
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude.
How many do you have?
911.
Oh, I favorite like a lot of stuff.
I go to favorites though to like find certain photos. So like,
Yeah,
for me to like have to go through 3,000 favorites is a lot. Like I unfavorite a lot too because I'm like I don't need that anymore.
I never unfavorite someone. Like my phone is the most unorganized thing
Yeah,
I've
I'm
ever
scared of
seen.
it. I don't want to know.
Really? You
Yeah.
hate it that much?
I think that's
I didn't know
crazy
you've
to have.
noticed that.
No, I'm just saying now I hate
Oh,
that you have 3,000 favorited photos.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, boys, like unless you're like totally kind of girly, most boys have not a
Unless you're
lot of
organized.
not a lot of photos.
Yeah, and they have like maybe 3 favorites compared to ours to your 3,000 and my 911. So, yeah, I love
We
that
just
about you
love the culture of
guys.
men. And like I will say the on both trips, like the boys were just the most chill about the plans, where we were going, what we were doing. Like it's like they literally don't care. Like the girls are like, where are we gonna
Oh
make
my
a reservation? Where are we gonna eat? It's like they don't care. They're just coming down prepared, ready. Doesn't matter. Jeans, white shirt and a hat. Here we
Yeah.
go. Let's go. What's the plan? And
We
we're like, we are losing our mind trying to make reservations. I'm making an itinerary.
Yeah.
And it's like they want nothing to do with the
Nothing to do with it.
itinerary, but they'll follow it because they don't care. They
Yeah.
don't care about
Yep.
anything.
Yep. That's right. And on the way back, we like literally as soon as we get in the car for the 7-hour road trip,
What happened?
Mackie. So, are you guys thinking we should do sushi when we get back to Nashville? They're literally like, hello? Like, can we figure out what we're about to eat right now? We're absolutely starving and so hungover. Like, literally, one of the boys goes, dude, I can't even think that far in advance right now. Like,
Yeah.
you thinking about sushi at 8 p.m. when it was
Scared. 8
noon?
a.m.
No, for 8
Oh,
p.m. when it was
or
noon
8 p.m. Yeah, yeah.
was crazy. But
I like have this thing where I love to get sushi when I get home from a road trip if I get home at a decent time.
we didn't get it last night,
I
though.
know. Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight.
We don't make dinner on Mondays.
No, because it's pod recording
Yeah.
night. Anyway, moving on. So when we're on the road trip,
One of the boys was driving, Trevor, and we pulled up to the gas pump and he was like, "Does somebody want to pump the gas?" Like, and I was like, "I'll do it." And he's like basically kind of challenging, like, "Okay, are you good to do it? Like, are you okay?" Like he was double checking like if I could do it. And I'm like, so then I was kind of like, I mean, yeah, bro, I can pump gas.
oh, I do remember that. He was like, "Are you sure, honey? Like, are
Yeah.
you sure you want to do it?"
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can do it. But like he's also from the north where like I feel like they pump the gas for you, like the workers.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
think they
maybe
do
he
that.
thinks like I don't know how, but honey, I know how to pump gas. And but yeah, he kept the car running and I was like, "Oh my god, it was like a couple gallons deep." And I'm like, "Yo, turn off the car." And he's like, "What?"
He was like, "What?" Okay, so like it just got us thinking, is that a myth that our parents told us? Or will the car really fucking blow up if you don't turn it off? Because my mom was always like, the car will blow up
Same.
if
I
you
was
don't.
scared. Like I was like, "Turn it off, turn it off."
So I don't know. But it also got us thinking there are so many other like random myths that like our parents taught us growing up that it's like, is that real or is it not? So
Yeah. But like I still believe they're all real. Like
carrots.
carrots make you see better. Like
Yeah,
I've
like
100%.
is that true? I mean, I've always been blind, so like I don't really know. Like I like would eat carrots, but I'm like I don't think my vision improved from like eating carrots. Like we were saying earlier, you would have to eat a fucking shit ton of carrots for it to. Okay, so it is true. We just looked it up. Carrots are rich in the compound beta keratin, which your body uses to make a form of vitamin A that helps your eyes adjust in the dark. Okay. Doesn't make your vision better, but like
Improves it. Yeah, it does.
To your point, though, you'd have to eat
You
so
have to
many
eat a
carrots
lot.
to notice a difference.
and helps your eye adjust in the dark. That's not making you see better in the light.
What about it only takes as much effort to bite your pinky off as it does to bite a carrot.
Oh,
Ever
is that
heard
true?
that?
I have heard that, but I don't know if it's true because I feel like biting a carrot is so easy. Like I want to like that would make. What does that say? Is hardly like biting through a carrot. Okay, so that
That's
is
not
false.
true.
All right, so what are some other myths? I guess the going cross-eyed one. Like whenever I would do this, my mom would be
Whoa,
like,
I cannot do that. That was really scary.
"You can't go cross-eyed? Look in the center of your nose.
I
Look
can't
in
do
the
it,
center."
dude. Do I do it?
No. Wait.
Dude, I can't do it. I've never been able to.
Follow my finger. Yeah, kind of really.
Can you, Alex?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Go cross-eyed, yeah.
Well,
Wait, is that a thing
Yeah, I'm
everyone
an
can
adult.
do?
I can do it.
I'm
Yeah.
an adult. I can do it. No, but my mom always
Wait, I've
said
never
that-
learned. Like everyone in school could do it, and I just couldn't. Whoa. All right, chill. Dude. So that's so scary. You guys can all do that.
it's not scary, dude. It's fucking normal. Everyone can do it.
I honestly like it's like the throwback to the myth. I feel like you're gonna get stuck.
Oh yeah, my mom was like, "Your eyes will get stuck." No, they fucking won't. Okay.
All right, you're done doing that.
Another one is parsley and cilantro.
Yes, my mom always like on top, like go to a restaurant and you get like the pasta and it's like sprinkled green shit on the top. I'm like, I do not like the green shit. My mom's like, it's just decoration.
Yeah. My mom never said it's just decoration, but like I can see where that one comes from.
It's a good one.
It is a good
I
one.
believed it. I was like, oh, so it doesn't taste like anything. It's just
No.
like sprinkles.
Yeah, but it does. It gives a little flavor. So, I mean, it's just like, where did these, like, did their parents tell them this? Like, where did they come from, you
I bet
know?
they're just sick of answering questions, and they
So
just
they,
get to a point
Yeah.
where they just make something up.
My
yeah.
mom.
Like the one you have here too about the driving with the light on in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee you somebody was like, "Why?" Because I said so, and that wasn't good enough, and it was like, "Well, they'll pull us over then."
Yeah. And you actually won't fucking do it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, well, speaking of getting fucking pulled over, guess who got pulled over in Florida?
This
This
bitch.
girl. And you know,
How many times have you been pulled over?
honestly, a lot.
Yeah. I was gonna say like so many times.
I
Both
have
of us
been.
though. I mean, I've been pulled over like 6 times.
Yeah, me too, I would say. It's not fun.
It's not cool to be pulled over. Like, not
No.
bragging about this.
No, not at all.
Slow
And like,
down.
honestly, like, I wasn't even like, I guess I mean I was speeding. I was going 68 in a 45, but like, and I was dancing. Like, we were playing fucking Nicki Minaj. I was like, bend that, or we were playing Drake, bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe. And I
Yeah,
was like
you
dancing in the
were
car.
dancing a lot.
And all of a sudden, like, one of our friends is in the front seat, one of the guys, and he so casually says, "Yeah, you're getting pulled over." And I was like,
Like,
"Wait,
the lights
what?"
weren't on yet, and he was like, the cop just
Pulled
like
out.
did your speed and then like made a U-turn, and he's like, he's behind you, and like the lights are coming on in a minute.
And I'm
And
like,
she's like, what?
"What?" And all of a sudden, blue lights behind me, and I'm like, "No, you're fucking joking."
Oh, by
And
the way, we're like 1 second from the house.
1 second, like, literally the house was right around the corner. And I had just gotten a new car. So, like, when I got this car, like, I had transferred my plates from my old car to my new car, but I guess, like, the registration didn't go through. So when he looked up my car, it's literally like I'm driving a stolen car. He was like, ma'am, like, these plates don't belong to this car." And I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Honestly, like, I just bought this car, like, 2 days ago, and, like, they had transferred my plates. Like, we're visiting. Like, I'm not from here, blah, blah, blah." And the fucking registration, of course, was at the house. So I didn't even have the
She's
registration
like,
on
we can
me.
go back to the house if you want to follow us.
Yeah, I was like, "Please follow me. Like, I have it. It's literally right there. Like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah." And he was so
So
nice, you
nice.
guys. It was so fucking nice. And I was like, "Thank God," because I mean, I've been pulled over multiple times, but like, especially being like a mixed female, like, I get really scared of cops because you just hear so many stories about like white cops and black people. And it just scares the shit out of me. And like, even like as like when I first started driving, my dad had a talk with my parents had a talk with me, and they were like, "Just so you know, like, this is what you need to do when you get." I'm sure everyone has this talk, but like,
Like the
keep your
handset.
hands on the fucking wheel. Don't like be disrespectful. Like, be very calm. Like, blah blah blah. So I was losing my mind, but also on top of this, like, yes, I'm 24, but I had had a margarita at dinner. And I wasn't by any means like driving under the influence, but like that's what my mind was racing to, was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, am I about to get a DUI? Like, I'm 24, I'm allowed to have 2 drinks, and I had a full ass meal. Like, I wasn't drunk by any means, but I was like,
Did you have
oh
one
my
or 2
God.
drinks?
I had 1 margarita at
Oh.
dinner, and I was like, "Oh my God, like, I literally am he's about to breathalyze me, like, he's gonna smell alcohol in my breath." Like, I was freaking out,
Yeah.
just, like, saying this shit in my head. But he was so nice. He literally reduced my ticket because, I mean, I would have gotten, like, a super speed. It was, like, 23 miles over the
Yeah. He
limit.
was saying like, oh, like you could have gone to jail for the car registration too.
Yeah, and he let me off with a warning, and he bumped my thing down to just going 9 over, and I was like, "You fucking angel." I was, like, so happy.
Yeah. He would like sit out there every single night. We saw him get like so many people.
I mean, also, it's,
It's a
like,
great spot.
the end of February, like, he's gotta pull these people over,
Yeah.
meet that quota.
Was this in Florida or Tennessee?
Florida.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Thanks.
First night.
Yep, first night.
Yikes.
Gotta pay that ticket, baby, and now my insurance is gonna go up. Hey. But yeah, so y'all be careful out there driving and speeding.
What the
Talking to
fuck?
Sick.
myself.
Yeah, sick.
Okay, so now let's move into some pop culture topics.
Great.
More
Reesa
Teesa.
Teesa.
You hated her.
Yeah, no, that is not my vibe. I am not trying to sit there and watch 52. How many minutes each were those
10 minutes, I
things?
think.
10 minutes. Oh my God, she is an idiot. And like, why is it going so viral?
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Reesa Teesa is this lady on TikTok, and that's just like what she's going by. Like, that's not her actual name. And she's doing a series called Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Apparently, she married this pathological liar. He like lied about so much shit, like how much money they had. They tried to buy a house, like, and it was just like this huge thing. And like honestly, I've only seen 3 parts of the series because we started watching it in the car on the way back. Like, I put my little Octo Buddy phone on the screen, and like we all were tuned into Reesa Teesa. Mackie was sleeping because she was like, I'm not listening to this, but everyone else was listening. It's hard for us to feel bad for someone like that. Like, yeah, that fucking sucks to be married to I mean, they met and got married within like a year, I
Yeah, it
think.
just doesn't sound like a real situation to me. And I did listen to a little bit of it. It put me to sleep.
Yeah.
It put me to sleep.
The
Yeah.
way this bitch was fucking telling the story, you guys, on
She's so
and
fucking
on and
slow.
on. And it was like, dude, get to the fucking point. And she would repeat herself
Yeah,
from the
it's
last
just like
part.
I need to know what happened. Like we didn't even make it to the end. I'm gonna just watch episode 52
Yeah.
tonight and figure out what the fuck happened. Like, sorry that you got
Fucked.
completely fooled,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have married him because you were scared or you didn't want to be alone. That was
Yeah.
so weird.
That's what she said.
Can't
She
get
was like,
behind this shit.
I can't. And it's hard for us to feel bad for people that are, when they're like,
Yeah, I do
I
feel bad for her. I feel bad for her
I do
because she's
too.
like that she just doesn't really have it going on.
But okay. Yeah, like she's not that cute. Like, I mean,
Not only that, but like she's just completely fucked.
yeah.
And she decided to also put it like all over TikTok and make it go viral and do 50 like let me just what is the word? Expose my terrible situation.
Yeah.
For 52 episodes. She probably could have made it into one 10-minute thing.
Yeah, she definitely could
She's
have.
loving the attention probably.
Oh,
Which
she
like
definitely is.
sure.
And
Sure.
also
What
it's
happened?
okay.
She
What
So
is
just
like?
married like a liar. Like a lot of people have.
What did he lie about?
so he lied about like how much we didn't finish the thing, but like there were multiple times where he would be like having a conversation with someone on the phone. So like say he said, "Oh yeah, like I have a company car," but like she has never seen the company car. And he was like, "Yeah, it's like parked in the office over here." And they live in Atlanta too. So like she was mentioning all these places, and Mackie and I were like, "Yeah, we know where that is." And she was like, "Okay, like take one day." She was like, "Take me to see the company car." And he was like, "All right, well, let me see. It's a weekend. Like, let me call the head of security,
Like
Jim."
what?
There's no Jim. So he'd be on the phone. "Hey, Jim, I'm here with my wife." No one on the other line. "I'm here with my wife. Like, she wants to come see like the office. Like, she's never been. Like, are you there?" Jim is like saying something. "Oh shit. Like, is Justin there? Like, can Justin let us in?" Like, there's no one on the other line.
It's his
And then
company. He doesn't have keys to the building.
yeah, like it was something so stupid like that. And then he was like, "Oh shit. Okay, well, let me see if there's anyone else that can come in and let us in real quick." He's like, "My fob will get me to our floor, but it won't let me in the front door." He's like having a full-on conversation with someone, and there was no one on the other line. And like would just lie about like so much shit, like how much money they had in their bank account. And like they tried to buy a house, and he was putting in an all cash offer. And the seller was like, "Okay, well, we're not going to accept your offer until we see proof of funds."
Mhm.
And he was like, "Well, I'm not giving proof of funds until you accept the offer." And I mean, turns out the whole time, like, he didn't have the funds. And like, it was just like this huge, like, so many randomized. He would have conversations on the phone with nobody on the other line. Again, we only watched 3 parts of the whole thing, but like, apparently all of this comes out
And
sooner or
she was
later.
with him for how long?
They had
Like a
met,
year.
they had met and got married within the same year.
Dang.
And they got married on January 5th of 2021. And by January 26th of 2021, she knew that like something was up. So like 3 weeks into their marriage.
Yeah, I just like and wait. I want to know like what's going on now. Like what's the deal now? And it's like, yeah. I just wanted to jump to the end. It's kind of like when I read a book. I just want to go to the last chapter.
Yeah, and we didn't get there yet. So I mean, if you know, let us know what happens, because then we won't have to watch it.
Yeah.
But I mean, this bitch was going on like Alex. It would literally be like part 16, and then part 17 would be, "Okay, this is what I just told you in part 16." It's like,
Yeah,
bitch,
How do you watch all
start
that?
from the end and go to the next part. Like
She's
it was,
cashing in. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's in that TikTok creator fund getting paid.
Oh,
and
yeah,
people
for
are
sure.
so into it, dude. And it's like literally a TV show that they watch.
Is it? But it's not even entertaining though. I have it bookmarked, and the other day I was like, I might find time to go try this because it's been massive, obviously. But
So I think it depends on who you are,
I
because
don't
some
think
of the
you
boys,
have time to watch it.
I don't think you have time.
okay, okay, thanks.
But some of the boys are like Trevor was like, the way that she tells the story is good. Like he's hooked.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he loves it.
Um,
Alec hates it.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
I might
He's, like,
give it a
getting
try.
pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, but also she kept
Give it
saying
a try and then let us know
Sure.
Yeah,
how
let us
many
know.
episodes you can get through.
Okay.
The whole time she kept saying like, "I knew something was wrong. I knew he was lying, but I didn't want to leave because I was scared to be alone."
Yeah.
Bitch.
Then shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So reesa
Exactly.
teesa. I mean, wow.
God bless her. God bless her.
God bless her. I mean, we don't love her, but we wish
I mean,
her the
I feel bad
best.
for her, and I don't want anyone coming at me saying I'm not nice about Risa Teesa.
Teesa.
Can't even get her name right. So disrespectful.
I feel bad for her, and I hope the best for her, and I hope she can get out
Me
of,
too. She
of
did
her
get out.
sticky
Oh,
situation.
she got
We
out of
don't
the
know.
marriage, I think.
Oh,
I
she
mean,
did say
she
ex-husband.
calls him ex-husband, yeah.
I have another pop culture thing that actually has to do with me. I forgot to mention. I had the flu.
It's
And-
not pop culture.
I just really want to talk about the flu.
It's not fucking pop culture, bro.
I know, but I never got to mention it earlier. And like, I literally was on my deathbed, and I'm getting my flu shot next year. And I just want to say Kenna was a great friend through. I had it in California, you guys. I didn't even do anything in California.
Yeah, she had to change her flight and go home early.
And I sat through a 7-hour travel day with literally the flu and had a 2-hour layover and was by myself, and I was cussing to myself, literally whispering and moaning, and I was literally not a human being. And there was one seat on the Southwest flight. I'm on like the second row because I upgraded. I mean, I spent so much money to get home early. I upgraded to A, and there's one seat left. I am the only person who nobody sits next to.
Because look like shit and you're
how sick I had the suds from like SpongeBob. Like I was literally like I just reloaded how much longer
until you land.
until I was landing. Yeah, I was texting people 2 hours. 1 hour and 58 minutes. Like oh my god,
It's
it was
actually-
the
it was
worst
really
thing
sad.
ever. Kind of took me to urgent care in California. Shout out. And just
And
wanted
she
to
was
say
like,
the flu's crazy.
The flu is crazy. And the doctor was like, I don't think you should fly him. Because like, yeah, you don't want to get
Well,
other
Kenna
people
comes
sick.
to the back with me. This is hilarious. Kenna decides to come to the back in the urgent care with me. And I'm
for
like,
emotional
great, yeah,
support.
that's fine. Like, no pride. I don't have anything to hide, right? Like, it's cool. Blood pressure. She's just back there for that.
Wait, did you
And-
ask her if it was okay, or did you just assume and go?
I was like,
No, yeah,
well,
she
Mackie was
just
like,
Just assumed.
I was like, can I come with her? And she was like, yeah, because I knew you wanted me there for
Yeah.
moral support.
No, I was so sick, Alex. Like, I was literally like, I
No,
felt
but-
like I was dying.
Hold
Like,
on.
I could barely walk.
Let's go back. She wasn't going to take herself to urgent care. So like, picture this. We're in California. She's trying to change her flight to 2:30. It's 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. And I'm like, dude, by the time you get home, you land at midnight. You're not going to be able to get medicine until the next day. So we need to go to urgent care in California so she can call you in medicine
But I was
to
like,
Nashville. Hopefully someone can pick it up for you. You can get it when you get back.
Smart.
So we go to urgent care and I drag her ass. I'm like, get up.
I
You're
could
going
not
in.
move.
I pack
could
her
not move.
entire suitcase for her. I drag her ass to urgent care in an Uber because we're in fucking California.
Just sucked.
Also, like everyone in California fucking wearing masks and shit. Like it was like not fun.
No, but Kenna forced me to wear a mask.
I did because you have the flu and you were getting everyone on the plane sick.
I understand that, but I hate the mask.
She hates masks.
ordeals.
And so we get to the urgent care and she's trying to tell Mackie to change her flight to not travel.
My whole
today.
point of the story is I knew when we saw the doctor, I was not going to tell them that I had a flight in an hour. Kenna, well, she's flying back in an hour. I'm like, bitch. I look at her. I'm like, why the fuck did you say that? So then I get a whole talking to about how it's not safe that I fly back because of the other passengers on the plane.
And you know what?
And-
Sometimes I just need to learn how to shut my damn mouth.
Yes, that's another thing I've been teaching her.
Because I got in trouble a lot for opening my mouth when I shouldn't by her.
What else?
Not in trouble.
Uh-huh.
She just she would just like say certain things. to
Maybe
certain
stuff we can't
people.
talk about on the
We can
pod.
leave it there. Yeah, that's fine. Just figured
But
I'd give it a
she's,
shot.
like- she's just like so loudmouth. I'm like, be quiet, dude.
That's something I need to work on because it's not my business sometimes and I make it my business.
Yeah.
Can we see a reenactment of you sitting at the gate having the suds?
Oh my
Cussing to
god.
yourself?
Oh my god. No, I can't even enact it because I was turned around in the chair, like backwards. Like my knees were on the back of the chair,
Uh-huh.
and I was just rocking back and forth and had a mask on, and I'm like shivering. I would just call my mom or my dad like every 10 minutes and be like, hello. And they're like, how much longer do you have, baby girl? I'm like, 2 more hours till I get on the next flight. And like it was awful. I was like
Wait,
shivering.
wait.
And then I go to the gate and there's no seat. I'm in fucking California. The place is so crowded.
San Diego airport.
which I love San Diego. I've been wanting to go for so long, but I didn't even look out the window once. I go to the gate and I just wrap up in blanket, put down my work backpack, and I just sleep in the middle of the gate, like in between like the rows of the chairs. I'm like, I'm just going to sleep. I set an alarm for when we were boarding because my mom's like, do not fall asleep through boarding.
She's sleeping on the floor in the
On the
airport,
floor in
Especially
the
because you
airport.
paid for A too.
Oh yeah,
For
paid for
Adrian, yeah.
A. Like I mean, I had one night in California where I went to dinner, but the rest of the time I was in bed and we're staying in a house with 15 people. I knew
Yeah.
4 of the 15 people.
Yeah, we
And
didn't
I
know
have
anyone.
the fucking flu. And I'm like, I don't have a car. I Uber Eats, CVS, saltines, Gatorade, and Tylenol. And Kenna
And
was sleeping
also,
in the bed with me.
yeah,
And she never got the flu.
never got the flu, y'all. But so we had a lot of the rooms, like, we had one of the beds. Like, there weren't very many beds for everyone. So when Mackie left, like, no one wanted to sleep in the flu bed. So it was like, I had to sleep in the flu bed by myself. But, like, I low key felt bad because I was like, some people are like sleeping like on the couch, like low key on the floor, and I'm taking up a whole bed by myself because Mackie had the flu and no one wanted to come into the flu room.
Also, I would just like to say when I was getting sick, I was like, dude, I have the flu. You're like, you do not have the flu, dude.
I also like, let's preface, we're in California. Like, we went to go to the dispensary and Mackie doesn't smoke weed like at all.
Oh, I
And
drank a drink with weed in it. I thought that put me out.
so she was like, I'm high. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, dude, you don't have the flu. Like, you're just coming off of this like high because you're not used to it. No, like I have the flu. I'm like, okay, go take a nap. She wakes up. Turns out she did have the flu. But like,
Yeah.
I was just like, you're just fucking high. Like,
I mean, like, I couldn't even go to dinner. I got dressed and ready for dinner. I'm like, I can't fucking go. So, anyways, the flu is literally deathly.
oh my God,
And
she's so funny,
I
dude.
will
She's
be
like,
getting the fucking vaccine, even though I hate a vaccine.
she hates vaccine, but she's literally like, my body is being attacked. I'm being attacked. I feel like I literally can't. Like, it was insane.
My whole body's aching. Like, I literally, like,
She
cannot
goes, this is
believe
the devil. She goes, the devil is attacking me.
Yeah, I was very dramatic, but like how I felt like was literally awful. Awful. And I never get sick. So like I don't do well with being sick.
So
But yeah.
are you glad that we had?
Yes, I
we took a break from pop culture to talk about
Yeah.
Mackie's pop culture moment of having the flu.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that because like flu is awful.
It is, and I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Thankfully, you didn't get anyone else
So
sick.
grateful. So grateful. I don't want anyone to ever get that. Have you ever had the flu, Alex?
Yeah. It's the worst.
I think I've had it one other time when I was in high school, but like I had my mom.
Yeah,
Like
it's
this
hard
was
not having your mom when you're sick.
a solo flu trip.
Do you like having people around you to help you when you're sick?
Oh, dude,
Yes.
do you know this girl? She's
I don't
Yes,
like
I need a
people around at all.
caretaker.
oh, she's literally like a baby. Like, you have to like literally do everything for this girl when she's sick.
Because I can't do it.
Mhm.
I can't do it. So yeah, all I wanted was my mother or my father, but
and you got me and your ex-boyfriend.
Sick.
All right, so moving on. Back to pop culture. Mackie really wanted to talk about Miss Peaches.
yes.
Who, if you don't know who Miss Peaches is, it is Dave Portnoy's new dog. And it's honestly the cutest fucking thing ever to see Dave with his new dog.
I love it. His voice changes.
Miss
It's
Peaches.
just so funny. But like it's crazy how he can do one thing and it just turns into a huge thing. Like Miss Peaches has 500K Instagram
Followers on
followers.
Instagram,
There's
yeah.
t-shirts made of Miss Peaches. There's hats. There's merch. I mean, he's probably already made thousands
Millions,
of dollars
yeah, off of
Miss Peaches.
Yeah.
It's crazy what he can do. And I feel bad for Sylves, his ex-girlfriend, because she has a similar dog that she's obsessed with that obviously Dave was a short-term dad of.
Yeah. I mean, like, they lived together and he took care of Brody.
Yeah.
And now
He
all of a
misses
sudden,
Brody.
he got a new dog because he
But
doesn't have Brody anymore.
So I saw a TikTok that Sylves might have soft launched a new man's. Did you see that
Yeah,
in Aspen?
Yeah.
Freaking out. I hope so. But
I hope so
I don't
too.
know. It would be hard for me to believe because she's been really sad about Dave.
Maybe she
But
just
I would
needs
be really
a new
happy
man's
about
to move
it.
on. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, we love Miss Peaches.
Mhm.
And the content is just like fire.
Yeah. They do such a good job.
And then last but not least, we've got to talk about Taylor and Travis. Obviously, we talk about them all the time because they're one of our women empires.
Yes. So now Taylor is touring in Australia and Travis is there. So now we get content of them, even though it's not
And
at
I
the
think,
Chiefs game.
I think he brought like one of his friends from
Yes, Rob.
Ross.
Ross.
Is it Ross or Rob?
I don't know who
I
it
think it's
is.
Ross, actually. You're right.
Travis, like some guy that plays for the Chiefs, I think, that was with Travis at the concert. I think his name is Ross.
They like used to play together.
Maybe not. I don't know. But he brought this guy and like
Who Taylor? He didn't play for the Chiefs, but he would be at all of the games
oh.
in the box with Taylor. So they became friends because he's like a mutual friend of theirs.
Oh, so he didn't play for the Chiefs.
No,
Okay.
but he would be in the box with her, so they would hang out every weekend. So now he's like friends with Taylor and Travis.
So he's at the concert and he's literally singing like all the songs.
Shake It Off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she did. Karma is the guy on the Chiefs.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
do that
she
again?
did it again. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with that. Okay, so they're just like, we just love seeing Taylor
because they're
and Travis
giving us
content.
what we want.
They
and
are.
I'm obsessed with it. And Taylor's just never given her fan base what they want
when it comes
to like
boys.
Yeah, and just like normal life.
Normal life, yeah.
She's just like always just like a character.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it.
It was like easy for Taylor to just go to Chiefs games. That's an easy thing for her to do. How do you think she keeps this go? Like it's up to her now, really. Like how does she keep this going?
You mean like it's up to her
to keep them relevant like this?
Well, I think
because he's in the off season now, and he could disappear like he usually does. But like now it's.
Well, I think it helps that she's on tour right now because like we're getting content of people who are at the concert videoing Travis there.
And I low-key feel like it's up to him too to like go to her shows.
Does he have to go to every show now?
I mean, not every show, but like he should be going.
He should be going at every stop, like every city.
Football games are different each week. The show's the same.
True.
But don't you think he wants to travel to these new cities with her? No. You don't think he wants to go like Sydney, Australia, and like
I don't know, probably pretty tired. But I mean, he needs to be going.
Okay.
Not I don't think every single show
needs to be going, but like think about it. Joe Jonas' new girlfriend is going on stops with them, so she's in like but
she doesn't really have another job.
But it's off season,
or does she? Is she a model?
Don't you think he wants to rest? It's his off season.
What do you think he does in off season? Like
rest.
For real,
in party, podcast? Hang out, yeah.
Oh, I love the podcast.
And then he comes here and he trains.
To Nash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for a tight end U?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. We need to get out on the field next.
Wait,
tight end U.
We heard that he was going to be at Garth Brooks' bar opening.
Oh yeah, and we got invited to that actually.
We heard that Travis. This was like, I don't know if this is real, but Mackie saw something that like Travis, because they sang "Friends in Low Places" at the parade.
Mm-hmm.
That I guess Garth Brooks' team invited him to come to the opening. So we definitely have to go and meet him.
Need to go.
But yeah, I mean Taylor and Travis, hopefully they keep it up because
I mean she did post a TikTok, like a very casual one of them at the after party.
Yeah. But
so
that was
But she was probably
hammered.
drunk.
Yeah, she was hammered.
I love it. Do you notice that she drinks like
so much?
She drinks a lot, but it's always like a pink reddish drink. And I think it's like a cranberry something that she drinks. But she does drink a lot, and she's also still looking amazing on tour.
I'm obsessed with knowing the fact that like she parties and drinks alcohol.
Same. Like we never really knew that.
Yeah.
Literally.
I love it so much.
Same. And I'm obsessed with her being friends with Kylie, Kelsey, Jason's wife.
Yeah.
So cool.
So cool. All right. Well, Mac.
Yep. That'll do it.
That'll do it for the week. I love talking to you on the mics.
I like talking to you too.
Except do I need to keep my mouth shut more?
Yeah, but like I'm also, it's fine. I'm never really actually mad. I'm just like, dude, damn.
Yeah.
But you're cool. You're good. No worries. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.